crazy because I remember like writing out my goals, and like you know, you have like goals that make more sense, and you have like the kind of distant, like out of line goals that like are way out of reach, you know what I mean, or you think they're out of reach. And I remember a festival was always a goal, but it was always one of those goals that was too far-fetched, you know. It was like one of those ones that just like didn't make sense, you know what I mean, but made sense, but I didn't know how I was gonna ever get there. So Lyrical Lemonade having a festival is like, it's like the biggest dream come true. And like seeing the set, you know what I mean, and seeing all these people gather and like it's selling out, like we sold out, you know what I mean. It's just like, it's one of those things that you don't even like understand. It's hard to even like comprehend it, because me and my friends used to jump fences at all these festivals, you know what I mean, just like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, you know what I mean. Like, it's just crazy. I don't even know how to put it into words. Man, I mean, it was still like, I mean, it was a goal forever, but I mean, even like a year ago, it was one of those things where I talked about, but it was like, okay, maybe like 5 years from now type of thing, you know what I mean? So what that happened less than a year later than that was said, it's unreal, man. I credit to, for me, you know, it's easy as a person just to get ahead of yourself with anything. So I think like always staying grounded in everything that I really believed in, and then like working with artists who just I can't even name an artist who I worked with where like we just didn't see eye to eye on things. And I think that I got lucky in that respect, you know what I mean? A lot of the artists I worked with, we happened to mesh like incredibly well and like build great friendships, and that translated over to, you know what I mean, a lot of success of the company, because they just believed in the vision and like we just like saw eye to eye on things, so we kind of all grew together. But I can't think of a single thing to credit. It's just like a lot of things. It's just like like-minded people, you know what I mean? For me, when I work with an artist, it's like, it's very important that they just trust my judgment and my creative vision on things, just because when you have two different views on things and you guys are both very like passionate and strong-minded on those things, like heads start to butt, and like it's just like a whole thing, you know what I mean? I think that part of me being on the same page with all the artists I work with is like, when you meet someone, you break them down, you know what I mean? You get to see what type of person they are, and if you can read someone well, you understand what works and what doesn't. And I think I don't know, I think I just read people well, and we just like, it's really hard to explain. I think we all just have a good gauge of each other, and it's just led us to all be on the same page, and we're like very straightforward with each other, and just like everyone I've worked with, we all just like, we have the same goals, we have similar goals, so it's like, let's put our heads together, let's team up, and like let's get to them together, I think. It's just having an ear for it. You know, I never want to do anything I don't like, and I'm like very attracted to like people who are hungry, you know what I mean? Because that's how I am. Like, I always want more. It's like, okay, after this tomorrow, it's like, it's back to the blueprint. Like, how are we gonna do next year? So I think working with younger artists has always like been something special and relatable to me, because they're just as hungry as I am. Where you work with someone who's, you know, more established, and it's like they're where they're where they wanted to be. You know, now it's just, okay, we got to please the label, we got to keep our relevance. And I've never worked with an artist like that. But you know what I mean, that's what a timeline of a more established artist looks like. So working with younger people is a lot more fun to me, because like you really get to get down with them and like see their vision and like see where they want to go and build with them, because like we want to go to the same place, you know what I mean? We're both pushing for more all the time. It's like we get, I don't know, it just makes sense. It's just like you gotta have an eye out for. It's like it's literally that thing. Obviously, it's like it has to be a sound you like, and I can't even describe the sound I like, because I like so many different. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to Janis Joplin. I can listen to, you know what I'm saying? It's like Keith the next song. You know what I'm saying? Gunna the next song. It's like it's really a wide spectrum for me. So it's really just you can tell when an artist wants it. The sound has to be right. If you have a good sound and like you really want to get to where you're going, like I don't know, I just relate to that. I'd say that's the main thing. That's a question I get asked a lot, but I don't even know how to answer it. You know, it's difficult. With Lyrical Lemonade, it's like there's all these different avenues, right? You know, there's the music videos, there's the merchandise, there's the shows, there's the blog, so on and so forth. Obviously, you want to put the equal amount of energy in everything you do, but sometimes things need to take priority. This week, the past month, you know what I'm saying, the festival was, you know what I'm saying, nothing else mattered. So it's like, it's really about equally valuing everything you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Can I try drinking no more? Hey, hop in there real quick, hop in. Huh? No, it's a little interview. I want you in it though. Here. It's my brother, man.
Cole right
this
here,
is a good segue.
Okay, so before I was drinking on Lyrical Lemonade, I used to be on straight auto-tune mumble rap shit. As soon as I got a drink of this, I was like, in the soul did it, pulled up in the ghost tenant, in the drive-by with niggas shooting shit like Cole Bennett. I became like instantly lyrical as soon as I drunk that shit.
Damn,
Boom.
that's the answer.
That's all you need.
Did I tell you about the lemonade though?
Yeah.
Did I actually tell you about the lemonade?
You know, what you got going on with? This is my first time.
Yeah, so with the lemonade, the idea of it, I mean, it's Lyrical Lemonade. It always made sense to make actual lemonade. So, had to come, you know what I mean? We had to start making lemonade. The goal is to be on the shelves everywhere and just take over the market, eventually. You know what I mean? But you got to build into it. Summer Smash next year is like 3 stages, 2 days, twice as many people. I mean, we got a lot of videos coming out within the next 2 weeks. Me and him got our first video coming out. Our first is 2, we have 2 coming out, but our first one comes out next week. Me, Kami, Chance, the rapper, and Joey Perp have a video dropping next Friday, which is like really big for Chicago, and for me, they got me into hip hop, literally. Or Chicago hip hop.
Mayor of Chicago, right here.
I'll start with Alderman, I'll work my way up. Yeah, just like the festivals, you know what I mean? Just we have a lot of cool clothing collabs coming out with like very established streetwear brands. Just like really just doing everything we can to manifest what was on that piece of paper, you know what I mean? Just kind of thinking above and beyond with everything we do.